So, first vlog here in Dubai. Had a few days to settle in. No jet lag or anything like that. I've chopped my finger when I was doing my breakfast. Today is a rest day, so I've done 3 sessions already. Legs, push-pull. Obviously, I was very sick in Romania. So the first session, Cooper told me not to train to failure. I actually felt very good in the gym, but I did listen. And then the last 2 sessions have been full all out. So really great. Kept routine exactly the same as normal. Obviously lots of work to do because there's lots of clients and stuff, either per shoot or still a few that are to compete, so obviously got to keep that in. All of my Trained by JP stuff is either in Ziploc bags or already in bags that you can see in the background. Use Make 10 to get a discount off. This meal actually doesn't have any Trained by JP products, but I'm going to show you all the meals. Today I'm going to go to the Burj Khalifa. I'm going to walk there because then it's just part of my steps. Being not at home and not doing all of the stuff for 2 people, so like bulk cooking for 2 people. Obviously we have our jobs and Cuba has stuff that he does for me as well. I'm not saying that I do everything because I do not. It just means that my steps are a little bit less, and because I'm in an apartment rather than a house, etc., and I don't have to hang the washing out because I actually have a dryer, it just means that I actually need to go and get some steps, which is quite nice, apart from the fact that it's bloody warm and my body's not used to that. Anyway, so I don't change my foods wherever I am. I don't eat out unless I'm get told to. I'm not that hungry. So yeah, anyway, I am obviously 4.5 weeks-ish per show. God, this finger's really bleeding. So yeah, I'm going to show you my breakfast now. Rest day meal 1, 225 grams egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 100 grams of sourdough bread. Always get the low sourdough fat bread, 1 gram per 100 grams. Less shit in there. Whole foods, 0 processants. Here we have 50 grams of blueberries. And we're gonna get it.
$1.5 billion United States dollars to build a whole structure back in 2010. And how long?
At the top of the Burj Khalifa. So back for meal 2, which is 125 grams of smoked salmon wild with 100 grams of sourdough bread, 100 grams worth of vegetables / salad, and always 2 grams of kind of iodized / a little bit of low salt. I always use my pot to distribute it, get my full amount for the day, and then distribute it across my meals to make sure it stays nice and consistent. My vlog on a rest day, so you're just gonna see the remainder of my training day. So today's legs, normal legs day meal 1, which is 225 grams of egg whites, 50 grams of veggies, 2 whole eggs, and then 150 grams of sourdough with 5 grams of ghee butter and 100 grams of blueberries. We're going to eat this now and then we'll be back to show you. Here we have pre-workout meal for legs, which is 100 grams of rice, 125 grams of chicken, that's 10 grams of zero sugar, what's it called? Mustard, 75 grams of veg, 100 grams of pineapple, and I'm also watching the women's Prague Pro. We're just watching the bikini at the moment, and there is lots of lovely ladies alongside Cuba's client, who's not on just yet, because she'll be on the last, because she's the same as me, with her last name being very, very late.
Yeah, can you imagine some people here, they live their whole life, never seen snow? They travel. They travel, yeah, they travel. Travel a lot. Or they go whenever it's home. Or they go to the home. You have so much money you can invent it. Bring your own snow. Bring your own snow. Yeah, that's
So, post-workout meal is 115 grams of cream of rice, 10 grams of cereal, 40 grams of trained by GP isolate whey, and 100 grams of, no, 150 grams of raspberries. So I'm going to enjoy that now, get stuck into it before I make my way back to my apartment. That was a good session. So, I realised that earlier I forgot to show you a meal, which was 225 grams of potatoes, 125 grams of venison, 100 grams of veg, 100 grams of pineapple. We're now going to have 50 grams of rice, 125 grams of raw chicken, 25 grams of avocado, 100 grams of mixed vegetables, 10 grams of sauce on top with a little bit of my salt. And that is the second to last meal.
Is it showing you people fucking about now, or?
Pardon?
What's it showing you?
So, that was my last meal. I think I've got it on my lips. It's a bit disgusting, really, isn't it? Oh well. You see it all now. So, watching the Prague Pro. I'm obviously going to bed a little bit later than I would usually at home, and that's just so that when I get back home the time changes aren't so affected. Plus I've had some clients competing, so it's important that I do stay awake and try and stay in UK time, because their stuff can't be affected just because I am here. So it just means waking a little bit later, going to bed a little bit later, still keeping meal times spaced out the same amount of time, and just solidifying a routine that way for me. Because as much as I am a bodybuilder, I'm also a coach. It's very important that I manage both, plus it means when I get home I wouldn't have had to fast for like 30 hours. I'm just kidding, it would be a little bit less than that, but it would be like 20 if I would have waited kind of from the night before to the time that then I land. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm hoping Chris Bumstead wins this. Saying that though, Sean Clarida looked absolutely fantastic, but because he is so short, it's just different, isn't it? But I think everybody says it, if he could make that a bit taller and have that, well, it would just be fantastic as a open bodybuilder. I thought Martin looked fantastic as well, absolutely incredible, but I'm super excited to see who's going to win, and then it'll be bedtime for me. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the Dubai vlog of half a rest day, sorry about that, and then my leg day. I didn't post my videos of my actual leg day because if you are on my Instagram, you'll be able to see them there.